Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and today I am back, folks. I think I may be at full capacity today to actually do an really good show. Well, folks, I don't know what to tell you. Super Troll is spamming his channel. He's spamming his channel with all type of garbage over there, and he's doing it so he can keep up with me. Just saw the stats for my channel and his channel. It seems like my channel is outperforming his again. And the only way for him to keep up is for him to spam the shit out of his channel. Now, what I mean by spam, I mean he is spamming his channel with anything, folks, anything. Since I got back at home, I mean I do like a video here, a video there, whatever, but I find it funny. I find it extremely funny that hold up, folks. Hold up. There we go. I was getting no data. It said no data. Okay. All right. Now I think I'm cool. All right. I'm cool now. So folks, I know he's been streaming all morning, taking you over to his fake One Gun channel, doing all the other stuff. But I tell you what, folks, tomorrow's going to be a big change for both me and him, and I don't really care if what he says, because everything he says is not true, and everybody knows it's not true, and what he wants people to believe is someone is stealing from him, and nobody has stolen from him because he hasn't proved that anyone has stolen from him. And the reason why he can't prove that no one has stolen from him, he can't even prove that the stuff that he so-called said people stole from him is stuff he actually made. You know, it's amazing how he gets up and say somebody stole something from him, but he can't prove that he actually owned the stuff that he claimed that they stole. Hence the whole thing about him talking about going over the real illusion. Like now his new thing is to say my name 3 or 4 times, then run over the real illusion, and then run over to this contest right here. You know, run over to this contest right here, and start saying that everybody in this contest used his stuff, and he doesn't say what his stuff was. He doesn't prove how this is his stuff. He doesn't do none of that. He just wants some talking point or some type of false narrative to push to make people think that he did something that he really didn't. You know, and it's hilarious to watch a 50-year-old man hiding. I mean, basically hiding out in his mom's garage. I mean, he's hiding in his mom's garage, because I do believe someone is looking for him. I do believe. I do believe there might be people looking for him. So he gets up and throws how many videos he do this morning? He gets up and throw a couple of videos out my way, and it's I didn't watch them, but I know they were about me. But he's got a trial of 3D Max, I do believe, and I think he got like 16 more days left before it's actually over with, and then he'll be back over here to iClone 3D Exchange, doing what he does best, which is just showing off the shit that he steals. And what I mean by this, folks, like, he'll go over and steal stuff. I mean, he actually literally steals stuff, and then he brings it to iClone 3D Exchange. Yeah, he brings it over to iClone 3D Exchange, and he just showcases all the stuff. Now, you know, he's not doing no animation. He's not doing nothing. He's just pulling the stuff over in 3D Exchange, and he plays around with it over there. He's not making nothing. He's not animating nothing. He's just bringing in files that he's taken from other places and showing them up here, saying, look what I've made. And soon he's going to take them and package them up and sell his iClone content. Now, for somebody who hates iClone so much, and this is where things get really funny with Joe. See, Joe thinks if he comes on and gets on here every day and slanders everybody about iClone, that everybody's going to stop going to iClone to buy stuff, and head over to his pirated store and buy all the stolen stuff from him. So he thinks that this is what you call a complete idiot trying to fool people into buying stolen goods. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it look like Real Illusion, like Real Illusion wouldn't have a store if it wasn't for them coming over to Joe and stealing his stuff, which is not true. You could definitely tell there's a big difference in the quality of animation that Real Illusion has to sell and the garbage that the Garbage Man has over here. If he feels that Real Illusion is doing all this stuff, why hasn't he taken Real Illusion to court? Why hasn't he taken anyone to court yet because of this stuff? And the reason why is because he doesn't have nothing to stand on. He can't even stand on his two legs with the garbage that he spouts off every. And that goes to show you that how big of a liar he is. I mean, everything that he says, who believes it? Who's going to believe a 50-something-year-old man who's trapped? I mean, basically trapped in his mom's basement, or wherever it is. I mean, I think it's her garage. Who gets up every morning in order to sell his stuff. He has to come over to Real Illusion. He has to come over to Real Illusion, or he has to come over to this contest. First, he stops at me. Look at everybody, and let me show you all that this video still works. This video's still here, it's still on, and it also still says that I'm still the best character animation for the contest in 2015. And here's all the stuff I won. So he can get back. He can keep on writing letters to Real Illusion for them to take my stuff away, but all they're going to do is just take his stuff and throw it directly into the trash. But what's funny is that he does this every morning. And as he does this every morning, I just keep on playing the videos where I prove that he's a crook, a thief, a charlatan, and a con man. See, the difference between my videos, what I say in my videos, and what he does in his videos is that the fact that we especially Todd Fox's video, is that we prove each time he says something he's a liar. He's a liar, and he's a racist, and he's a bigot, and we always prove this stuff about him. And he never wants to confront it. He never talks about it. He never talks about why come the stuff that he has in his store is exact rips of Mixamo. Why is he selling the Autodesk stuff? Why come he can't make any models? This is stuff that he doesn't talk about, because what he does is he shifts the conversation over to Real Illusion stole it from me. But Joe, you still haven't proven that you made any of this stuff. I mean, he goes over literally, folks. And he lies. He runs the big boss. He runs over to Big Boss and say, "Oh, Big Boss stole this from me." I was like, "Well, Joe, why don't you prove the Big Boss stole it from you?" And he can't, folks. He can't do it. Why come he can't do it? Well, he's a con man. And he's trying to prove that people are thieves and not him when he's the thief. Well, other way to get people to believe you, but to get on YouTube every morning, make racist memes, racist videos, and then hop on here and try to blame somebody for all your downfalls. That's what he does. I don't really too much care about what he says. It's just what he does. I'm not scared of him going around my channels and taking shit down anymore, because I know if he does it again, I know for a fact that he's gonna get in trouble for it. I mean, if you see, he hasn't got bold to take down any of my Archive Infinity videos. I can actually post another Archive Infinity video up and dare him to try to take it down and say by True Bones, and he knows what's gonna happen. If I've stolen anything from him, why come he can't take my videos down no more? Well, it's a reason for that. It's because I got a lawyer, and the lawyers wrote Joe a cease and desist letter, and it actually told Joe, this is not a threat. We are going to sue you the next time you take down the video. I've read this letter off many times, and my lawyers I have right now, they stand by it also. So if Joe can't take down, and also you can really get severely punished now. If he goes and takes down my video again, we can go after YouTube, and not only go after YouTube, but go after him too. That's the new thing with the law that Joe knows quite well, and he'll never take down another video of mine again. Period. He'll never file another DMCA. So what he does now, he tries to do scams and fraud and and all the other stuff, but that shit don't work no more either because I've already alerted YouTube that if somebody puts a scam and a fraud on my channel, it's usually this fool living in his mom's garage. I mean, this guy lives in his mom's garage. He's 50-something years old, and he does all this shit on an itty-bitty ass Windows 7 computer from his mom's garage. Now, you tell me, who's been living with their parents too long? I mean, who, folks, you know? I've done many videos exposing this dude. I mean, I've done videos of him actually getting busted by Epic. I've done videos of NeoWiz going and kicking him off of Sketchfab. And it actually, go back to Sketchfab when he was on it. We got him taken off of Sketchfab. You know, he was booted off of Sketchfab for the shit he was doing. You know, he sat back there on Sketchfab, put all the stolen shit up there, all the stuff he did not make. And the thing about Sketchfab is that you had to make the stuff before you put it up there. It had to be yours. It wasn't, nothing was his. Nothing. And they got rid of him. They kicked him off both his Makemo store. Now, why would you want to steal from Mixamo and sell their stuff and call yourself Makemo? I don't get it. But he found the pleasure of doing that. He did it for quite a while, and what happened is that they got tired of him. They got rid of him. You know, True Bones is just a blacklisted entity now. You know, he can't go on Unity and sell anything. You know, they won't let him in the forum board, and they won't let him in the they won't let him in the forum board. They won't let him sell it. Now he can get on the forum board as different people as he wants, but he can't. How can I put this? He can't try to get this right. So he can get on the forum boards all he wants to, but he can't get on forum boards and sell stuff no more because he's been banned. And if he ever goes to the forum board try to sell his bullshit again, they're gonna know who he is, and they're just gonna just stop it and kick that person off. So that's why he can't go there. But he definitely can't go to Unreal because the hate that Unreal has for this man is unprecedented. They don't even want to like to deal with this dude. Like every time he pokes his head over there, they either get rid of him, or if he keeps it up, they just call their lawyers and they come after him. But he sits up here all morning, and this is what he do, folks. I mean, this is his so-called talent, you know. He sits back and he just uses iClone 3D Exchange, the old one. This is the old version of iClone 7. This is like the first copy because I don't think that the copy he got is legitimate. You know, I don't think this is legitimate. I think he like actually stole this. I mean, I think he hacked it. That's how he got it. Because he has never updated it. You know, this is not even the updated version of it. So he's never updated this. But as you can see, he's just using this just to showcase off more. What the fuck? More emotions he's stuck in from Rubu or someplace else. So he's got the trial version of Autodesk 3D Max. This is a trial version. And what he does when he starts it up, I do believe when he starts it up, he'll start it up, and then right after he starts it up, he'll hide it, and then when it starts up, then he'll bring it back. This is definitely the trial version. As you can see, he hid the top of this off. He clipped the top of this off, but it's just a trial. So he's got probably about 16, 17 more days to play around with this before it actually stops working, or he'll just get another account. Just make up another account and go back and just re-download it again, most likely. So now he's playing around with something. I don't think it's a biped file, but he's playing around with something. But once again, it's just animations and garbage that he's stolen, and just more animations that he's stolen and showing you all, look how talented I am because I've stolen animations. Actually, let me play this. I've seen this motion before. I think I know where this. Hold on. Let me look at these files. Dance. HTR motions. I think I know where these are from. I think these are free motions that he got from someplace. I can't remember where, but I do believe I have the same motions. I do believe I have the same ones. They ain't from him. These are motions that he took from somewhere else. Here they are.
That he stole from Real Illusion's customers?
Who stole from Real Illusion customers?
Pulled over by the cops? Has he ever got a ticket?
He's probably talking about me. Hold on, let's see what he says.
It is absolutely
Oh, it is? Hold up. Let's hear what he has to say, folks. He always got something to say. Come on.
Yo.
Here he is.
Yo. I'm back. I'm back.
Uh-huh.
And I'm here to say it's absolutely over. It is absolutely over for you. Long gun. It's over. You might as well hang it up right now. You might as well stop. I might have to do this on a new search. On a new thingamabob. So, you all know about One Gun, right? Well, I'm here to tell him he better stop. He better stop. One Gun's been threatening people with his black privilege. He's nothing more than what LeBron James said yesterday. A police officer. He said, "You're next," and he tweeted it. He said he actually tried to be as intimidating as a mouse fart.
Yeah, okay, so where Joe got that mouse fart thing from, I think Todd Fox says something about that, about the mouse fart stuff. Hold up, folks. Okay. Yeah, so it was Todd Fox that did the mouse fart thing, and Joe's been running with it ever since.
LeBron James, Relution has all that money they made off Big Boss. Now come over here to, and I just did away, so it wasn't successful. See, only the translation worked.
Yeah, that ain't the problem. All right, folks.
Did you know you can go to libertymutual.com to customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, folks. It's all about him being a fool, straight up fool. But it's let's see if I can find it. Here he is. Now, Todd Fox was supposed to be doing a marathon.
Whatever. Okay, so I'm a crook. So what?
Hello, my name is Todd Fox. I want to tell you about the crook, Joe McPeek, aka True Bones. That's Joseph Earl Mcpeek. True Bones bullshit. This person is a racist, a con man, liar, thief, stalker, etc. The list of his talents gets longer and longer. So, Todd Fox has been chronicling everything this bigot's been doing. Joe McPeek, he's been chronicling everything, everything that he's done. When was this? I think this was like 2019 or something like that. But this is the I'm gonna play this whole thing for you all to listen to. But this is the thing that this is the so-called the big boss. This is back when now this channel was taken down because we reported him in for harassment. I mean, this channel was his harassment channel. I mean, this is where he posted all of his racist garbage, all of his attacks, threatening people. So this got taken down. This channel is gone. It's one of the several channels that were taken down because he can't stop being himself. So True Bones, the dying scam, 2019. So this is the video that was made. This is Joe talking, and Big Boss puts Joe in his place. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
5 years ago?
Well, I remember some of them.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And he took the True Bones look.
Work for 4 months without paying me.
Because it had True Bones in it. Now, I don't know who told him to take his store down.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't
because
think...
I have all the sources of all of this. I mean, but you gotta understand.
No, hold on. You're getting too far ahead of yourself. The rules don't matter at this point.
Hold up.
Motion capture studio?
Yes, I do. I have many of them.
So, in this video, folks, Big Boss actually tells Joe off as Joe tries to lie and say that says that he owned the animation that Big Boss is saying. He's actually somehow, some way, he's contacted Big Boss and got on the phone with Big Boss to talk to Big Boss about the stuff that he has. And when it comes all down to it, Joe tries to slander me and Sally, but that's not what I'm playing this for. I'm playing this for the fact that he's been talking about Big Boss all week, and Big Boss put it to Joe like, you know, you don't own that stuff either. You know, it's kind of funny. I think I'm at that part, so let's go ahead and play it.
You little liar!
Tell my gangbangers during an orgy. Checker.
This shit's funny as hell. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold up, folks. I gotta go over and this is true. This is Joe's studio. The garage that he lives in. This is where he lives in, folks. This is where he sleeps, eats, and shits at. It's right there in that garage. And he's up here lying to people saying he'd be a studio. He's not a studio. It's his mom's freaking garage, folks. I BS you not. Hold on, folks. I gotta do something real quick. The poor man. The poor sad soul. The poor sad soul. You know, every time I stream, he reports my video. He reports every one of my videos in every time I stream. He reports every time. He reports my videos in every time I stream. He reports my video in like about as fast as I get on the internet. But yeah, folks, this is this small room is the sum of Joe's. This is it. There's his bathroom. That's a bathroom right there, and look how tiny it is. This is that's his kitchen area. You know, so right where he's walking at, sometimes his bed is on this side, and sometimes his bed is on this side. It just depends on what time of the year it is, because if it's cold, he's going to move his bed closer to the furnace, and when it's hot, he's going to move it closer to the AC that is on this wall. So it just depends on what time of the year that he has to shuffle his room around. Let's go ahead and play this some more, folks.
I'm a gangbang. My gangbanger's during an orgy.
See, remember I told you his bed is on this side because it's warm. You know, he dressed. It's warm, so he has to move his bed closer to the window to get some air when he goes to sleep, so he won't sweat it out. I tell you, folks, this is not fiction. This is real. Yeah, so let's play some more.
I know all the rules.
Here we go.
But you gotta understand.
No, hold on. You're getting too far ahead of yourself. The rules don't matter at this point. The rules don't matter because one gun is going all around the internet saying that I stole stuff from Reallusion. Which is the truth, Mr. iClone Malone himself. This guy, he pretended to be this guy named iClone Malone. And iClone Malone was the guy going around stealing stuff from Reallusion and stuff like that. And what happened is Reallusion finally found out that Joe was Walter iClone Malone, and they banned Peak Levels, they banned iClone Malone, and they banned, like, every time Joe comes in there, they ban him. You know, it's funny. It's funny, but it's funny how he says that, you know, I'm going around telling people that he's stealing stuff. But yet, before I even said Joe was stealing stuff, there were people before me who said Joe was stealing stuff. But Joe don't talk about those folks. Joe comes after me because of my relationship with Reallusion. That's why Joe comes after me. Joe's trying to take down Reallusion using me, and it's not going to work. Because Reallusion does this thing like I usually do, which is ignore him. You know, Joe gets ignored, and when Joe feels like he doesn't want to be ignored anymore, he goes and do stuff like these videos. You know, he wants somebody to recognize him, and I think that's what it is. He wants some type of appreciation for all the havoc that he creates, so he makes these crazy videos saying crazy things so people can watch him and say, yeah, Joe, you take him out, Joe. Ain't that right, Joe? That's what you want? You want people to acknowledge your existence? I mean, there's no other reason why you would make videos like this other than get some type of applaud from people who acknowledge you exist. You know, that's sad you have to go to this extent to sit back and call yourself throwing people on the bus by lying on people, by coming out and doing these videos every morning, because that's the only reason why you do these videos, so to get people to acknowledge you exist. You know, he's a little man living in his mom's garage, and he wants people to clap for him as he makes these racist, slanderous videos, you know, attacking people, attacking companies for things they don't have nothing to do with. You know, if he wants to sit in his mom's garage all day and steal people's stuff and sell it and get busted for it, well, then he needs to blame himself. He needs to do videos about himself getting busted. That's what he needs to do. You know, because he's the only pirate that steals this stuff and then tries to sell it to Reallusion users. I never seen this before. He goes off and lies about legitimate vendors, legitimate people who make content, and then lie about them, but says, "Oh, my content's 100%. I do this in the studio." I mean, you obviously see that he's lying. You can obviously tell that the man is lying. he thinks it's like, and he thinks like it's the total truth, but it's just a fiction. That's all it is. It's just fiction, folks. That's what he wants you to believe. He wants you to believe in the little world that he creates in his mom's garage. I mean, this is what he does. You know, I guess that's a portable air conditioner, AC unit that he was renting out that summer. But he wants you to believe everything he creates out of his mind comes from this little room that he's in. That he's in. This is where he is. This is a stable for a crazy person. You know, he wants you to believe that he is the person that he made himself out to be, which he's not. He's not a businessman. He doesn't own a business. He pretends that this little room or wherever he is an animation studio, and it's not. and he doesn't do animation. I mean, he doesn't. He doesn't even do motion capture. You know, he's been faking that all along too, and I proved that in my exposed video where I actually show you all him actually dancing in front of an Xbox Connect, and then telling people he made all these motions, but when you get the actual pack, all the shit he did for the Xbox Connect is not in that pack because it was all ripped from another game. You know, and I proved that. And what happened is later down the road, he got in trouble for that and got his shit taken off of Gumroad, and he's been mad ever since because I put him out the fake merchant business, and all I did was just prove the fact that he's a thief. That's all it did, was just prove that he is a crook. You know, he steals people's stuff and he lies about it, and then he comes after other people who are legitimate, who actually like me. I'm an artist and I make the actual stuff. You know, I sit down and make my animations. I sit down and put my animations together. I sit down and do all this stuff. And he sits back and tries to tear it apart, but he has nothing to say because he has nothing to prove. You see, nobody wants to work with Joe. You don't see like Oprah Gramps used to work with Joe. But Uber Griff says he's not gonna work with Joe no more because he knows Joe's the thief. He's a crook. Benny D never worked with Joe. Benny D was just what Benny D did is I think he may have gotten some motions from Joe, but what happened was Benny D never used them. Benny D's just like a lot of artists who dealt with Joe, found out that his shit is garbage and didn't use it because it didn't fit what they were doing. You know, the only people who are buying Joe's shit really, who's going to Joe, are the people who can't afford other shit. You know, people who don't know no better. Usually newsy noobs, or people in faraway countries that don't understand that this guy's a crook. You know, I know this for a fact because a lot of people that Joe take advantage of are usually foreigners. You know, usually people who don't keep up with this shit between me and him, who don't know no better. And then after they know better, after they see my channel, then they say, I'm not dealing with this guy no more because now I understand after watching your videos, he's a crook. Ask Kimmel Topol. Kimmel Topol used to come into my chat and he used to say stuff or just come in there and just watch or whatever. And then I think that's how it started with him. And then a couple of weeks later, he just stopped dealing with Joe. And then Joe went after him. Then Kimmel came to me telling me Joe was after him. And then Kimmel started sharing with me all of the emails between him and Joe and what Joe had him do. And what Joe had him do was basically take all the stuff that he had stolen. Because Kimmel Topol tell me, like, yeah, Joe took all of the Mixmo. He has the whole Mixmo library. He went and downloaded. As soon as the Mixmo library became free, Joe went over and downloaded everything and handed it off to Kimmel Topol. Kimmel Topol transformed it all over to iMotions for Joe. And Joe's been happy ever since because Joe can't stop selling the stuff. I mean, he's got the stuff over there. He's got it packaged up under different names. Like, all those packs of animations that he has on his site, on his Gumroad page, they're all the same thing in each pack. He just got them labeled as different stuff. So when you get the pack, so nobody buys 2 packs of animations from Joe. All right, they only buy like 1 pack. All right, and then they'll probably come back and buy another pack maybe months later. Then look at that pack and the pack they bought before. Say, hey, this is the same shit. He sold me the same shit, and then Joe goes, well, that's what you get. It's what you get. It must have been a mistake. I can't give you no refunds. And that's how it works, folks. It's the same stuff in each pack. I have all his packs. I have everything that he's ever sold. I have it all. You know, and what we've been doing is we've been taking those packs. Well, not me, but they've been taking his packs and putting them up for free for anybody to get because we don't want nobody to be conned by this guy anymore. You know, and that's what it is. It's just a big con game to him. And then he gets on here. Oh, hey Joe, you put anything in your store? Let's go ahead and play this stuff between him and Big Boss. Just listen.
So it's still there?
Yeah, it's still here. Even after One Gun, the security guard told Peter to take it down, it's still here.
But you have no products there.
Not yet. I'm waiting for all the pirates and trolls to get.
Okay. Let's talk about Joe's store. Still nothing on there, and there never will be because they know you're a crook, Joe. And that's true. I talked to Peter about this. I talked to Peter and 2 other people at Real Illusion about Joe's store. Joe came over and Joe snuck in here and made a store. And once they knew about it, they came over here and blocked him. Now, Joe could sit back here all day and say he has a store in the marketplace, but he can't put nothing in it. He cannot post anything in his store. He's had this store since 2017, folks. 2017, right? That's I don't know. Is that longer than I've been there? I don't know. But he's had this store since 2017, and Real Illusion always gives you a marketplace store. That's one of the things they do when you join them. But he's never put nothing in it because he's been banned. He's been banned, and he can't sell nothing. Now, me, on the other hand, I can go over here to let's see, content. Let's see. Let's go to marketplace. I think I'm listed under alien. If it's in, let me find it. Oh, here it is, right here. Well, maybe I should go to 100. But I know I put my I made a character and I put it in here just to prove to Joe that I'm not banned like him from the marketplace. I actually made some stuff and put it in here, and he never goes over here and talks about it. He never talks about what I put up in here. If I can find it, folks, I'm looking for it. It's in here somewhere. Look at all the aliens. Man, I've never seen so many in my life. Jesus Christ. Where's my alien at? Well, I know it's in here. Actually, I could do a quicker search by just going to my inventory and just popping it up. It's too many aliens in here, folks. Management back end. Let's see. Create, edit content packs. Here it is. I'm going to update this soon. And I think it's got something to do with this stuff in here. But I want to update this soon. But yeah, so here is some content that I made. As you can see, it's made by One Gun. So just to prove to Joe that he's a filthy pirate, and I'm not, I went ahead and actually made content for the Real Illusion store. Now I made this and some an animation pack. I made an animation pack. Now I use my here's the other one by One Gun, Crazy Vampire Girl Moves. I don't know if anybody bought this yet. Matter of fact, I don't even know if anybody bought any of this stuff yet. But I just made this just to stick in the store because Joe's like, yeah, One Gun can't do this easy because One Gun's a pirate. Well, Joe, if I'm a pirate, how am I able to put my stuff and list my stuff to be sold in the store? And you can't. Why come you're not in the Real Illusion marketplace? And Joe's gonna basically say it's because I didn't want to be. It's because you can't. It ain't about what you want to do. It's about what you can't do. You know. So he comes over here and calls everybody pirates because he's mad. The reason why he's mad is because he can't have a store over here. He can't post nothing over here. He can't even email these folks no more because nobody listens to him. You know, so he's over there trying to convince them into taking down my store, taking back the stuff that I won at the contest. He's doing all this stuff. And if they don't do it, he's going to sit on his channel every day. He's going to sit on his True Bones channel every day and sit back and say, "Look, they stole this for me." So Joe, when you gonna start sending them letters saying that this is yours? When you gonna do that, Joe? When you gonna start sending them DMCAs to take this stuff down? You know, especially this, Joe, especially the crazy vampire moves. You know, I actually have the raw data that says that I made these with my mocap suit. So when you're going to start that, Joe? That's what I'm waiting for. You know, because he's not going to do it. Joe's never going to come after my stuff with another DMCA for the rest of his life because Joe knows I'm going to sue him. And I told Joe, like, go ahead, Joe, file DMCA. I'm not going to play with you. I'm just going to sue you. That's all I'm going to do. You know, and by the end of the day, I'm going to own whatever True Bones is. I'm going to own it. So it's store on Gumroad, all that shit I'm going to own. I'm going to own it. And if he thinks I'm playing, he can try me. And I think he has tried me once. I think he did try me once, or attempted to try me. But yeah, folks. So I made this. So I made the suit. Made the suit and everything. The character, and pretty cool character. Pretty cool suit. It's a CC3 character. I think it's a CC3 character that I took and just took in the ZBrush and sculpted his face out and stuff, and took it into what's the name of that program? Substance, and made a skull texture for him and put that on him. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks really cool. And yeah, so I'm gonna update this. I'm probably gonna update this whole character for CC3 Plus because it's just a regular CC. I think it might be. I think it is CC3 character. But yeah, so yeah, I sculpted his whole body and everything, and I mean just taking a regular old character creator character and taking him to ZBrush and just sculpted on him. I might start doing that again. Start doing videos of me taking CC characters into ZBrush and sculpted on them and making stuff like I was doing originally. Just ain't had a chance to do it because I've been like kind of dining out lately, but I'm back. I'm just about back to where I'm supposed to be. Oh, rate my product. I'll give it 5 stars. They won't let you rate your own stuff. That's okay. So I have a store. He doesn't, folks. So I actually have a store where I can sell stuff in. I can sell my So yeah, these are the animations that I made with my mocap. So I had this girl come in and she did the motions and stuff, and she just did like some quirky stuff, and I just I'm gonna just take these, package them up, and sell them. Just some really nice goofy stuff for a character to do. So and we did a nice little session. I still have more stuff that she had recorded for me on the on my Neuron thing, on my Neuron suit. So I still have the raw data and stuff, but yeah. But once again, Joe can't do none of this, and he's mad because I really would like for him to come over here and tell Real Illusion to take this stuff down. I really would like for him to try. Let's go back over here, folks.
Get out of there so I can conduct my business without being attacked. So here you are.
But you need. I'm gonna have to leave soon, so okay. You need to get to the point because we've covered so much grounds that I'm not.
I know your head's probably swimming, and I'm sorry about that. Did you know that your head is on the chopping block right now? You don't even know it. They're gonna get rid of you, dude. If you don't work this out. Now I'm giving you too much.
Why would they? Everything I do is based on Real Illusion stuff.
Dude,
there's no.
We've already. It said motions included.
And it is. Those come from. Those are the actual. The same source.
Wait a minute, Big Boss.
The university stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm not accusing you of anything, but I know Mr. Nectarus really pulled a fast one on you. But these are already pre-published True Bones motions. It should
but I converted them myself from the university stuff.
Nope.
I didn't take True Bone stuff.
Nope. These aren't university motions.
They're the CMU things.
Nope, they're not. They're True Bones. We already published these before all that. So what I'm saying is it doesn't even come down to a stupid ballerina. What I'm saying is you're being slotted for deletion. But Mr. Nectarus pulled a fast one on you. And you really need to think about how you handle this from here on out, because if you don't fix your content, that I saw that was kind of glitched out and the elephant looked kind of melted because people know where it came from. It came from Bless from free3dmodels.com out of a video game. Okay, Guy?
But I don't. The elephant is not mine. The elephant is a
Guy, it doesn't matter. Please just feel free to let this soak in and think about it a little bit.
How can you prove that you are the owner of the original Mr. Nexus things?
And this is where Joe's lies fall apart. Oh boy. This is where I mean Joe talked all this shit. And Big Boss finally got tired of it. And Big Boss is about to break it down to him. Watch Big Boss break it down to Joe. Now Joe thought he was being so slick and so smart. But watch Big Boss just rip him apart. Here we go.
It doesn't matter at this point.
Well, it does to me because
nope, because you don't know. You don't know.
The only one who can make trouble about this ballerina is you, not Mr. Nexus.
Nope. Have you ever heard the
you understand? You're the owner. If you are the owner, who cares?
Wait. You're being like One Gun again. You're getting way too far ahead of yourself. You're going to end up not taking it too slow. Have you ever heard of the word assume? Well, assume can make an ass out of both you and me. So don't assume anything. Just think about it, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah, folks. So Big Boss specifically told Joe that how can you say that you don't own it either? I mean, and Joe doesn't. Joe doesn't own shit. And then Joe tries to bring up the whole elephant thing. There is no elephant thing. There's only one person selling blessed models, and it's Joseph Earl Mcpeek himself on the Gumroad store. He's the only one doing it. Joe thinks nobody. I mean, Joe knows better. He does. And he tries to make it look like somebody's taking something from him. So what he says is that people are getting this stuff, getting these blessed models, and they're putting them in their stuff. And then Joe tries to reverse it and says that the elephants are from him, that he made the elephants. But it's not true. It's not true. Notice how Joe will say that he knows where they're getting the models from, and then say it's True Bones. I mean, that's his lie. That's the lie he wants to perpetrate, is that he's actually made this content that's over here on Real Illusion. Now, the folks over here at Real Illusion, these people who are actually making this stuff, didn't take nothing from Joe. Matter of fact, nothing was taken actually from Joe. Joe just brings up the similarities, is that this elephant is his because it's an elephant, and there is no his in Joe's whatever Joe has, because Joe takes all the stuff from Rubu. That's where he gets it from. And he says, well, they get their stuff from Rubu too, but I own the stuff. When I take it from Rubu, I own it. When they get it from Rubu, well, it's stolen from True Bones. Well, that's not true, because they're not taking the stuff from Rubu at all. They're actually modeling the stuff and making it. And what Joe tries to do, he tries to make it look like they're actually stealing the stuff from him when they're not. You can look at the blessed stuff and then look at the stuff over at Real Illusion, from the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, you can look at all the stuff that Joe tries to compare to them, and you can actually see for yourself that the stuff does not look the same. It's not even textured the same. The stuff doesn't even the stuff is animated, and the animations are totally different. You can actually look at the elephant and tell every time Joe points out an elephant, it does not look like the blessed models. But Joe wants to keep talking like you can't see this for yourself. His whole thing is deception. Every time he talks, is all about deception. He wants to fool people, but he can't do it because he's not smart enough or intelligent enough to pull it off. I think anybody can probably pull off being deceptive, but Joe can't do it, because the thing about it, for one, Joe's been busted many a times stealing stuff, and people going over and checking about it, and then Joe sits back. He doesn't even talk about why this stuff looks like this. Joe just goes off and says, well, they got it. It's never a thing about actually him making the stuff, creating the stuff. It's all about somebody else has it. They can do it. Why can't Joe? Well, Joe, because they're breaking the law just like you. But Joe doesn't take that as that, because Joe has taken a step further. Some companies, like I said, some companies, it's all right with some companies to take their models and use it in fan art. That's fine. But when you're taking the stuff, packaging it up, and selling it, and then dare other people to take the stuff and use it in their stuff, what Joe does is Joe runs over to their video, saying, "Look, they took that from True Bones. I'm gonna take it down," and he did. He did that for a long time. He was actually putting DMCA's on stuff he didn't own, and he did it for a while until he stopped. Until he found out that people are now legally suing people for doing that, and that's what I told. That's my lawyer told Joe. We're gonna legally sue you if you come back over to my channel and take down another video. Joe hasn't came back here since and took down nothing. I don't care what he says. Now he can run over here to the Real Illusion contest all he wants to and try to tell people, hey, well, look, one guy's video's been taken down for copyright. Yeah, well, Joe, let's see that video come down again for copyright violations, Joe, and see what happens to the person who wrote up the copyright violation. Then I do believe it's not going to be YouTube or Vimeo that's going to get in trouble for it. It's going to be you who gets sued, Joe. So you go ahead, you can play that game all you want to, but it's not going to ever work again because it's run its course. See, Joe, all your things, everything you've done has run its course. And what I mean by run its course is that you can't do it no more. So you're out of toys, you're out of things to really mess with people's channels. So all you got is just your mouth, and you see where your mouth is getting you nowhere. You're still stuck in your mom's house. You're still stuck in your mom's garage. You're still over there lying, and you're still using Windows 7. So you tell me, you tell me who's stuck. You tell me who's stuck. Meanwhile, I'm over here creating stuff. And just to let you guys know that I had to stop working on a couple of my projects for the last 3-4 weeks now because some stuff came up and I had to stop working. I had to stop working on my computer. I had to actually leave and go someplace for a little bit and take care of some things. But I'm back now, and I will start working back on doing 3D animation tutorials and stuff like that, folks. I just need a little bit more time to get things settled here. Hopefully by sometime next week, maybe after Monday, Tuesday, I will be back to making stuff again that you all like to watch. I know I've been playing these videos about Joe nonstop, and I'm going to continue to do that. But my whole thing for like those last 2 weeks is not to make nothing new, because it's like repeating myself. Every time he decides that he wants to get on YouTube and show himself, and he'll come directly over here and start talking. I mean, I don't care what the hell he says about this contest that's in the past. I don't really care, but he can come up here all he wants to and show him back during 2017 taking these videos down repeatedly, but he'll never say why come the videos never stay down, or why come he can't take it down now. He'll never say that. If I own something of his in this movie, well, then he needs to file a DMCA and take it down. Think about it, he don't want to do that is because he knows he's going to get sued. And I told Joe, it's like, don't ever come back to my channel. And I told Joe this, and I told her this, and my lawyers told him this, don't ever come back over to my channel and take another video down, or we're going to basically sue you. And we emphasize on the word sue, and that's all to it. We're going to sue you if you come back here and take down anything. Now, if Joe, being the rich entrepreneur he is over there at Gumroad, he should have enough money to afford lawyers. But the thing about it is, Joe doesn't want to spend all that good Gumroad money and come over here and try to take my video down because I'm going to sue him. That's all to it. For somebody who says that somebody stolen something from him, if he had any standing or any rights or any standing, he should be able to come over and take whatever he wants to down, but he won't. Because he's going to get sued. That's all to it. I mean, and like I said, Joe hates jail. Joe hates to stand in front of judges. So the whole thing about him saying Todd Fox is his brother, that's a big lie too. That's a big lie too. No, Todd, he's not related to Todd Fox in which way. I do believe his oldest brother is like a pastry chef somewhere, because somebody told me that. somebody who actually know who Joe is told me all this stuff about Joe. He said Joe's been a scummy, lying SOB all of his life. Nobody likes him. He always getting his ass beat when he leaves his house. So it's like this. And so I'm up against this total imbecile. He's an imbecile. You know, he doesn't know no better. I mean, from what I understand, he's mentally retarded. That's why he does the things he does. That's why he can't stop doing, because he has no ability to reason, to no ability to think, saying, hey, you know what, this is pointless. Let's do something else. He doesn't have that ability. You know, and that's the problem with him. That's why he got arrested for stalking, because he didn't know. You know, somebody showed him some affection, and he thought the person was in love with him, and he kept on. You know, but the chick was like, "Get away from me, you imbecile!" You know. So that's how he got arrested for stalking, because, you know, somebody didn't want him. You know, same thing here. You know, I don't want to be friends with Joe. I never want to be friends with Joe. I wish Joe would go somewhere and leave me alone, but that's not going to happen, because he's infatuated with me. He can't get enough of me, and he thinks that he's going to become famous by actually doing this thing called trying to take me down. Now, here's the thing. I've already taken Joe down many a times already. I've taken him down. And I'm taking him down means like how I was able to prove that he's not the person that he claims to be. You know, finally, everybody knows that he's not the person that he claims to be. Once that veil was lifted, finally, you know, Joe got angry, because he can't fool nobody into thinking that he owns an animation studio, or he's done all this work for all these companies. Everybody knows Joe's a crook. He's a thief. He's a liar. And that's all it is, folks. And I've proven it time after time, after video, after video, after video. So me replaying old videos is basically me saying I'm tired of going back and explaining myself, because why should I explain myself? I already explained that you can't trust the word this guy says. I play the videos 24/7. Everything, he'll sit up there and talk all day, right? He'll talk all day about whatever. But my videos are always playing in the background over what he's saying. And people go look at him and watch my old videos and say, yo, this dude's lying. And that's why I play the videos. That's why I play him continuously, because, you know, he's just a liar. He said Stefano Carrazza is a thief. I said, how he's a thief when you're stealing his stuff? Right? He called you out on Unity and said, yeah, we don't want you taking our stuff and packaging it with your pirated goods. And then you come out and say, well, I got permission. Where do you get permission from, Joe? The foreign board. Well, that's not where you go to get permission. You have to call people at that company. You got to call a licensing department, Joe. See, when Joe said he gets permission, notice when he gets permission, he only gets it from the foreign board. And the people, I'm telling you, every foreign board I've ever been in, have nothing to do with the actual company. The foreign board and the company are basically two different things. All right? The people in the foreign board are exclusive for the people in the foreign board. They have no jurisdiction over company policy or nothing. So Joe thinks by him going over to the foreign board, all the foreign board could probably tell him to do is like, you go through a license department, ask them, and get the approval from them. Nobody in any foreign board would actually give you permission to steal product from their company. All right? Only Joe does this, and then goes back to the foreign board. Look, they gave me permission to do it. No, they didn't. No, they didn't, Joe. No, they didn't. You can go over there to Autodesk all you want to, Joe. It's different characters, like you have been for the last 6-7 years now, and he has. I just got Joe's latest character. He's pretending to be on Autodesk for I think it was a couple of days ago, about a week or so ago. Joe went back onto Autodesk as a different character, trying to act somewhat naive about selling Autodesk characters again, and the guy won't answer Joe because they know it's Joe. You know, I've already established that with them. This is Joe coming back to ask you. I'll try to get something for video fodder that he can run back to his YouTube and say, look, I told you. Look, they said it's okay. See, you don't know what you're talking about. And they won't answer. No, they will no longer answer questions when somebody comes in and asks a question about can they sell all this characters. What they would do is they'll show them the policy, the EULA, and let you read the EULA. They don't answer it no more because they know it's Joe coming back time after time after time after time, asks the same question, but either in a different way or from a different person, so he can get something he can run back to YouTube with to say, yeah, I've been justified. They said I can sell this stuff, and they won't do it. They won't do it no more. They know it's Joe. Same thing with Mixamo. They know it's Joe. They know it's Joe coming to ask the same question about can he sell their stuff without a license. You know, Joe's gonna sell it anyway, but you know, Joe will sell it. But then somebody say, "Hey, do you have permission to sell that?" Of course, they get permission. Where's the proof? Where's your licensing for it? It's a foreign board. No. You have to go through the licensing department to get anything from anybody. But that just goes to show you that you know where I'm at and where he's at. All right, where I'm at is a better place because people acknowledge me as being an artist. You know. They know that everybody knows that he's after me for some reason, you know, because of his downfalls. Everybody knows that he can't do shit. He can't make shit. Everybody knows this stuff, you know. But Joe comes on here every day, and pretends that, you know, he's not a crook. He's not a thief. Which video was that? True Bones of Dying Scam. It's in one of these. I think this is it right here.
Whatever.
Okay, so I'm a crook. So what?
It's in here. I think it's in here somewhere, folks. It kills me. I think this is it right here.
To the O.S.C.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
It's all because of me. There, one gun. Let it all out. It's all because of me.
Yeah, because
I'm a con man.
Your mom got conned
by some African. Chris Thomas.
Hello, is
there a...
Okay, folks, this is very, very important. This part of the video is very, very important because let me get into a little background before I start playing this. All right, so Joey decided that he was going to go over to Rubu and take the content. Actually, let me put this in the... Let me do this. Let me go over here. It's True Bones a dying scam. It is a dying scam, folks. Let's go to YouTube Studio and go to my analytics. And let me go and show you my top video is gaming news and commentary exposed. Exclusive True Bones steals from. So this is the video that got Joe's original True Bones channel taken down. Alright, so this is the original video. This video has been up since September 10th, 2018. A week after I published this video on YouTube, his channel was gone. They took it down. they got rid of him. This video has like 3,000 views and 41 upvotes on it. But let me put all this in perspective, folks. This is what happened. Joe was going around. This is like August of 2018 or something like that. So the whole summer, basically, of 2018, Joe was just at it. I mean, he was after me the whole summer. He was making racist videos about me. I had to take my whole channel down. And my channel had to come down because he just kept on coming after my channel day after day. So in order to save my channel, I had to take everything down. But I said, if I'm going to save my channel, I got to get rid of the person that's the problem with my channel. So what I did is, I got Joe in two different ways. The first way was that like Joe had went through all my videos and found the video that I put back up of a girl dancing topless. All right, I forgot the video was for somebody's birthday. And I forgot. I forgot that I had, when I re-upped my videos, I forgot to hide that video because the video was set to private. So, but I accidentally set it to public, and Joe saw it, and Joe reported in. And back then, if you get reported in for nudity, they take your channel down. They take your channel down. You can't broadcast nothing for 3 months, right? That's what happened to me. So that happened in like May, June, July. and I didn't come back until that September, right? Actually, I think that happened in that June, right? So 90 days, couldn't broadcast for 90 whole days. That kind of like destroyed. That was going to destroy. So I couldn't broadcast, do nothing. And what Joe did after that, Joe was just making racist video after racist video after racist video. So Joe on his channel had another video, and the video was like, this video was worse than what I had. You know, I had a woman dancing topless. He had a whole female, naked female, and a skeleton, and the skeleton was pulling the woman around like a dog and then beating her, you know. And he had that video up when he reported my video in for nudity and stuff like that. So I waited all the way into July. I mean, he had the video up for a long time. He had the video up for months, and I waited until July and I reported the video in, and that took Joe's broadcast away for 90 days in July. No, because I actually did in the middle of July, just to make sure that when he got his broadcasting takeaway, I will be able to have some time before. I'll be back broadcasting, and I'll be back broadcasting where he can come back. So after I did report him in, you know, and before I reported him, he was doing like a racist video me a day. Every day he did a racist video, and he just kept on. So I timed it. I got his broadcast taken away, you know. And I mean, he was making these videos like every 3 hours. He was making a racist ass video every 3 hours. So after I got his broadcasting taken away, I went to the next step, which is like I got to figure out a way to get his channel taken down, because YouTube won't let me take it down because of harassment. So we'll have to do something else. So something else came about when I said, you know what, he's stealing stuff. Let's see if I can get him on this angle. That's what I did. I reported him in. I reported him in to a whole bunch of people while he couldn't broadcast. I started reporting them in, and the people who were really angry with Joe was Epic. He was really angry because Joe was going over and taking down their videos. He was doing a whole bunch of shit, nasty shit to them, but they didn't know that he was over here selling their Fortnite stuff. He was actually, you know, taking the stuff, repackaging, and selling it. So they didn't know that. So I put together this video right here. I put together this video. And what I did is I took the video and I put it up on Vimeo, and I put it up on YouTube. And I was going to publish it on YouTube and say, wait a minute, if I publish this, all Joe going to do is try to find a way to take it down, or blah, 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 blah. So I said, why won't I take the video, put it on Vimeo, change my name on Epic, and just post it up to Epic? And I did that. And the video ran over there for like a whole month, right? Like 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks. And then I finally put the video up on this channel, which is September 10th, 2018. Why, when I put this video up, about a week later, Joe's channel is gone. This True Bones channel has been there for years. It's gone, overnight. And the reason why is because the Epic came over there, they saw what he was doing, and they took down all of their stuff because Joe took he took like images from them. He took videos from them. He stole a whole bunch of stuff using the video, and then in the 3 videos that he made, let's see if I can find them. Let me see if I can find them. Oops. Commercial. It's in here somewhere, folks. Here it is. So this is his original True Bones channel, and with his over 6,000 subscribers, or whatever you want to call it. This is the original channel. And as you can see, all the artwork, all the thumbnail art came from the website itself. So these 3 videos right here were the videos that got his channel taken down for copyright infringement. And as in this video, you will see that I actually go to True Bones. I actually bought the so-called Fortnite pack that Joe. Let me see if I can find that part of the video. I can scroll through. I'll try to scroll through this. I probably won't find it. Let me start back here. Here it is. So I actually went and bought the animations. Here's a proof that I bought. I went to Gumroad and I bought it, but I did it when I went and bought the motions. I did it like what 3, maybe 4 o'clock. I did it like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when I know Joe's sleeping, and I know when Joe's sleep because I know because how Joe demonetizes my videos. All I gotta do is, what I do is I sit back and stream all day. When I find it's just research you have to do on Joe to find out when he can't demonetize your video no more is when he's sleeping or not at home. So you know what times that he's at home or not because your video's not being demonetized. So so it was like about 2 o'clock in the morning. I went over there and I bought it, and this is all on the same day, folks. See, September 3rd is all the same day. So I bought it. I got my receipt. And then when Joe finally found out what I did, he refunded me. And then, then it was a refund of $2. So I bought it early in the morning. And I got my receipt. Joe saw that I bought this, and then he refunded. Then he refunded me the True Bone. So now Joe knows that I have them. And then after I had them, what I did is I went over and downloaded the stuff from Rubu. Another commercial. Another stupid commercial. All right. So, oh man, my God. Same bearded guy. What are they trying to sell? Go somewhere. So I took the animation. I took the stuff from both Rubu. I took the stuff from Rubu and Joe. Right? I took both the stuff from Rubu and Joe, and I compared it. And the comparison was, it was evident that these were the same animations from the video game. Same animations. Same exact animations. Same, I mean, I compared them. They're like 1-to-1, folks. One to one. Rubu, True Bones. Rubu, True Bones. He went over to Rubu and downloaded all the Fortnite animations, stood in front of his Xbox Connect, pretending that he was actually making these motions, and he wasn't. He didn't do it. He didn't. He did not do it. And I proved it with this video, and this video showed that he didn't do it, because I took him and compared them with my so-called stolen copy of Motion Builder. And I guess when the people over there saw it, they start the process to get rid of Joe's channel. When I mean they got rid of Joe's channel, they just got rid of it. You know, it had something that happened overnight. And it said his channel was taken down for copyright infringement. Now Joe's gonna say something else, but we know why his channel got taken down. His original channel got taken down for copyright infringement, and Joe was angry. Joe came after me with all types of privacy complaints. So that's what happened to the original True Bones channel. How it was a juggernaut of channels. Here it is. Here's him. Here he is standing in front of a Fortnite Moves mocap by Mr. Bones. So this is him with his cat standing in front of a Kinect, pretending that he's making animations for Fortnite, and we all know that's a big, hilarious lie. Big lie. Now back over here, what I'm about to play for you all is the actual. Okay, so let me tell you else what happened. Okay, a lot of stuff happened. So Joe's channel finally got taken down. Joe makes another channel, and he starts the same thing over again. And he starts saying that he's selling Fortnite stuff. Here's a link to his Gumroad page. And what happened is that they took it down again, and then they went over to Gumroad and told Gumroad to take the stuff down. And then Gumroad didn't take the stuff down. They went over and told Joe that somebody asked us to take the stuff down. And then Joe kept this habitual lie saying, "Oh, this is as fake as a $3 or $2 bill. This is One Gun and Sally making fake blah blah blah." And that's what he always does. He has to find some type of straw man or somebody to blame for him doing wrong stuff, and then say, "Oh, these people are trying to frame me," and nobody's framing him. Nobody has. Why would somebody try to frame a loser? You know, if you're gonna frame somebody, you have something to gain. We have nothing to gain by trying to frame him, because it would be useless. Because we don't even have to do nothing. All we have to do is just sit back and show his videos to show what he's doing. It's not about framing him. It's him doing the shit and then getting caught. You know, so. So what happened is that he was telling Gumroad, and they was eating it up like a sponge, that it was me and Sally. We were going around doing this stuff, and me and Sally, we said to Gumroad, we're not doing this stuff. These are, I think you ought to listen to Epic, because this is Epic contacting you. So Joe went with a lie, and the lie he told them was what was the lie, Joe? What was the lie you told him, Joe? That Jamie Anderson, the one who took down your stuff off of YouTube, didn't exist. Remember that, Joe? And Joe made up fake accounts, slamming. And Joe made up fake accounts, made up a PR campaign where he went around to Reddit and a whole bunch of other places on the internet and said that to make it believe that Jamie Reddit was fake. I mean, not Jamie Reddit, but Jamie Anderson was fake. He would go and quote these fake people who don't exist that he made up, saying, look, this person just posted this up on Twitch and on Twitter and all the other stuff, saying, oh, Jamie Anderson is not real. It's fake, you know. And he was just trying to fill in his fake narrative of this man not existing, but he did. The man does exist, you know, and I know the man exists because I've talked to him on the phone and I've sent emails. Me and him talk back and forth, you know, and I know the man exists, you know, and I'm trying to ask him, like, so why come he don't think you exist? You know, why come he keeps doing this? Why come he keeps making up fake alts and names and people? You know, I'm like, he's actually making up people to go around posting that you don't exist. You know, so I guess they had enough of it over there. They had enough of it because they were telling Gumroad to take the stuff down. Gumroad to tell Joe to take it down. Joe would take it down. Now, it wasn't them taking it down. They were telling Joe to take it down. Then Joe would take it down. And then every time I do a video, it's like, hey, everybody, Epic removed the Fortnite stuff. And then Joe would put it back up. Say, no, he did this. He's still here. And I said, okay, all right. So I think what happened is that they found out Joe put it up again. They went and told Gumroad. They sent Gumroad, I think they sent Gumroad maybe two. Jamie Anderson himself sent them like 2 emails that said that they got to take the stuff down, and they let Joe take it down on, but Joe would just put it right back up. So the second time they told Joe to take it down, Joe took it down, and then when the day I checked it every day, and the day they told Joe took it down again, I did a video, and this video was for a purpose. The video was to make sure that Joe would hear me say they took his stuff down because it was stolen. And now remember, Joe's whole motto is that he don't steal stuff, right? It's like everybody else a pirate except for him, right? So after they took the stuff down, I said, yeah, Joe's a pirate. Look, they took the stuff down. What Joe did, he went back that day while I was talking and put the stuff back up while I was talking. Say, no, he didn't. Look, my stuff is still up here. You can come get your. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you, Joe. And then the next day, I had my meeting with Jamie Anderson, actual Jamie Anderson from Epic. And before they started, I said, hey, how's it going, Jamie? I was like, you know, he just put the stuff back up to the sale on Gumroad. And he's like, yeah, I know. I was like, yeah. And then I'm going to stop the conversation right there because I'm not going to say nothing else that we said. But after that conversation I had with them on the phone, you know, I think maybe 3 weeks later, they took down Joe's second True Bones channel. Joe's second True Bones channel was gone, and not only was that gone, the Gumroad gets this letter from Parker Poe saying, we're tired of playing with this clown. We're going to come after you for letting them keep the stuff up there because we're already sent you DMCAs to take the stuff down and you won't do it. And if you don't do it, I mean, we know you won't do it. So what we're going to do is like this. If you remove the stuff, and if you don't remove the stuff, we're just going to have to sue you. And we don't mean we're going to sue this peon right here. We're going to come after Gumroad and all the money they have and take it from you. Oh, boy. Joe's stuff came down. It was gone. It was gone. And Joe's been begging him ever since to let him post the stuff back up. He's been begging him ever since. Okay, is it okay for me to post my Fortnite? I mean, we got the actual conversation Joe had with Gumroad, begging. He was begging him to put the Fortnite stuff. Now Joe's making all this money. Why does he have to beg them to put the stuff back up, and they said, no, stop selling their stuff. So right there is the acknowledgement that they know Joe's selling stolen stuff on their website. They know this. They know this, and the reason why they don't want to get rid of Joe is because they're trying to spite me. That's amazing how I can get a whole company to spite me. So, Mr. Shahil Lavinga, that's the owner, CEO of Gumroad. And they wrote this letter directly to him. They didn't write it to Joe. They wrote it to him. He's the owner. He's the CEO. And they basically told him that they were going to sue them if they would not, if they let this clown keep posting this stuff. You know, so they that's what they did. This is the letter to sue them. If this is like their last chance to remove the garbage that that Joe has up there. So they removed it, and I reported on it. When you go to the Fortnite stuff, all you see is 404 not found because they removed it. They told Joe, you post it back up there, you lose your account. So Joe tried again, and I'll talk about that later. But right now, so here's the part, folks. All right, so here's the part where they actually forward this to Joe, and I think Christopher M. Thomas even forwarded to Joe to let Joe know that Jamie Anderson is real, all the other stuff, and Joe has a conversation with Mr. Thomas. And watch how badly this goes for Joe. This is gonna go bad for Joe. I mean, I think I want to go and just copy this whole thing and just have this play on a loop for like a week. You know, that's how rich this is, folks. But I'm gonna let y'all watch this because this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Joe talking to Christopher M. Thomas. Christopher M. Thomas, get back on him. Christopher, there was a 14-year-old who was hacking Fortnite. And this law firm came after him. Christopher M. Thomas was the lawyer that actually took on the case at this law firm. And they actually was going to sue this 14-year-old kid for messing up the game, hacking the game. So I knew for a fact that, Epic ain't playing with Joe no more. If this was just some little idiot just taking models out the game, they probably wouldn't have cared. But Joe went that extra step to make these people really do something about him, because Joe was actually going after their content. I mean, he was going after the YouTube channel, taking videos and shit down. I mean, you could go to the forum board and read about this stuff. He keeps on harassing people on the forum board, even after they kicked him off. I mean, they know Joe. They're tired of him, And like I said, once you bring a lawyer to Joe, once you threaten Joe with a court case or anything, Joe's gonna haul tail and leave, because Joe doesn't want to be in a court. Joe don't want to be in a court with a judge asking him questions, and if Joe lies, he'll be held for perjury. No, he's a liar, and liars don't do good in court. So the stuff is down. Joe's out the Fortnite business. I had to unleash a 4-month plan for that to happen. It worked. and this is the fruit of my labor, folks. You're about to see the fruit of my labor, of how hard it was, how hard I had to work just to start the whole thing. Because where it ends right here, right? It ends right here. This is the proof. This is the proof right here that this man is a lying bigot. He's a lying bigot, and you're going to see him try to say that me and Sally are transsexuals or whatever. He's going to do whatever he can. The same thing he did with Big Boss. He's going to do that in this video. But they're going to show how much of a bigot he is, and he's a liar, and he tries to manipulate this lawyer who wasn't going for it. But you're going to see him get towed up by this lawyer, and it's going to be hilarious. So here we go, folks. I'm going to go ahead and play it in its whole entirety. Joe getting smacked.
Mr. Chris Thomas there?
One moment. I'll transfer you.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Chris. My name is Joe McPeek with True Bones Motions. I received an email, and I don't really quite understand what is this all about. Can you please help me? Is it addressed to Mr. Lagvingia, or is it addressed to me?
Well, I think my email makes it clear. I'm sorry that you don't understand it.
Wait, it's not addressed to me, sir. Okay, with all due respect, sir, Chris.
Yeah.
The only thing I need from you is a proper DMCA. We want to follow the letter of the law and make sure that we're doing everything right. Now, let me tell you what happened.
Wait, are you Gumroad.com?
No, I'm not.
Do you understand how the DMCA works?
Yes, I've dealt with this for over 10 years. I've received...
Okay, so why do you think that you... I don't think you do understand. Notices sent to service providers post that content.
Okay.
The DMCA complaints go to. They don't go to the actual users through the complainant.
Oh.
The complainant submits it to the OSP.
Mm-hmm.
The OSP then provides it to the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the poster has the opportunity to submit a proper counter notification.
Okay, but I was denied that.
I don't, as the complainant, I don't have to send you anything. You and I don't have to be in direct contact.
Oh, that's true. Just like on YouTube, right?
Well, I don't know how they do it on YouTube. I'm telling you what the statute
Wait a minute. You don't know how they do it on YouTube, but Epic Games took down my videos?
I'm talking about, listen,
Wait, do you represent Epic Games?
About your post. Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't interrupt me. I sent a DMCA, a proper DMCA notice, to the OSP addressing 175 postings that we in good faith believe infringe Epic's copyrights in Fortnite.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you.
Hold on.
But
I gave the notice.
Okay, go ahead.
I sent it to the OSP.
Uh-huh.
I heard back from Gumroad. We had to follow up. The guy from Gumroad said, I need you to send a letter. I don't have to do that. I'm not inclined to do it, but
Right.
he wanted a hard copy. I
Okay.
sent it to him.
Cool.
He said, True Bones says he's going to do a counter notice,
Mhm.
and I thought, I don't remember what he said, but my understanding is that you don't believe that Jamie Anderson, who is an Epic, a lawyer at Epic, exists. You don't think Jay Choi exists. You have some theories that this is all a hoax. You don't think Tim Sweeney exists. So I thought, you know what?
Wait a minute. Who told you that? I never said they didn't exist.
I watched some of your videos, and you didn't.
Okay. Well, no, I didn't. I said they did.
You did. Sir.
No, I did not. Okay. Okay.
You got caught the fuck out, dude. 1,000,000% caught out.
Hold on.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Let me defend that one point.
I know to be true.
Let me defend that one point. I didn't say Jamie Anderson was fake. Gumroad did. They sent me a letter that said Jamie Anderson was fake. We received a real DMCA.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't matter.
He works at Epic. It doesn't. I mean, what you.
He doesn't work at Epic.
He does work at Epic.
No, he doesn't.
He's a contractor at Epic. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he works. He is Epic. All you need to know is that he had the ability to send a DMCA takedown on Epic's behalf. Okay. He is a human being. He was empowered to do that. He's a legal contractor at Epic.
So why are you involved?
Well, Epic hired me to send a letter to Gumroad. Jimmy submitted a DMCA complaint, and they didn't respond, so Epic hired me to follow up.
You know why they didn't respond, right? Because it's been proven that Jamie's a fake lawyer. I mean, it's all over the internet. It's all over the internet.
It doesn't matter.
Wait a minute. I don't know who you are,
over the internet.
but all I want is a proper DMCA so I can do a counterclaim.
We've submitted a proper DMCA notice. Gumroad about content posted on Gumroad by you.
Right, but I never received a DMCA from Gumroad saying, hey, we got to take down your stuff.
Between you and Gumroad.
Wait a minute.
Okay? Don't think you understand the way the law works. Do you want me to read you the statute?
All this looks to me, pal, is like an extortion letter. All those numbers and stuff, they don't match the numbers that Jamie sent. There's something fishy going on here. That's bullshit. That's all bullshit.
Let's go to the copyright. Hold on. Let's go to the copyright office, and you can look up. There, I can send you the registration.
I don't care what this letter says. It's not addressed to me. You're extortion. You're doing extortion.
What am I extorting?
Because
what do you mean I'm extorting?
do you know a One Gun or Sally Peck? Have you been conversing with them?
No. Let me make things really.
Wait a minute. You got two imposters.
I want you to understand. I'm going to give you exactly what the truth is. Okay. I don't think the things that you say in your videos. Jamie Anderson is real. Okay. I am real. I'm a real lawyer.
I don't believe you, but go ahead. All I received was an extortion letter showing how you scared the bejesus out of Gumroad. You went right up to them and said, you better remove their stuff or you're going to be held liable. Now, if that isn't extortion, I don't know what is, Chris. And then you remove stuff, and then...
I didn't remove anything. Hold on.
And then they removed other people's stuff on my DMCA. And it didn't have anything to do with Fortnite. None of that content was Fortnite's. And I can't even file a counterclaim. Who scared you into writing this bullshit? It's a lie. It is a lie. Every single piece of it is a lie. You're extorting kids? You're suing kids? What the fuck?
I have filed a lawsuit against a minor. Yeah, I have.
Oh, that makes you a big man, right?
No, I didn't say it makes me a big man.
Well, I think I'm entitled to a...
Explain to me what's wrong with that.
What's wrong with this is I don't know who you are. I don't know who Jamie Anderson is.
I told you who I am. Okay. My name is Christopher M. Thomas. I'm an attorney.
Okay, wait. Don't interrupt because...
in Raleigh, North Carolina. You can look it up on the internet.
One Gun and Sally have been impersonating Jamie Anderson. Using his email.
I don't know if they're impersonating. Jamie Anderson is real.
Okay, let's just say for a second Jamie's real. I'll give you the benefit.
Real, and I'm real.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but just.
I'm following the law.
Okay.
I'm doing what the law says, and the statute doesn't require that I don't have to answer this phone call. The fact that I am is doing it as a courtesy because I understand that you have these delusions that Jamie doesn't exist, and that I don't exist, and that Jay Choi doesn't exist, and we do.
And what about One Gun and Sally Peck? What about One Gun?
I don't know who they are. I don't know.
Okay, people. Well, I'm telling you who they are. They're impersonating people. I don't know anything about these exhibits.
My understanding is that you don't believe these things exist, and I wanted to make it clear to you that these people who you say don't exist do exist, that these are valid claims, valid good faith claims.
Cheryl said, oh dear, that's a lot of products. Simply put, Gumroad's website is awash in material that infringes Epic's copyright, but it doesn't. There is nothing on there that...
I forwarded you, listen, if you want to tell me what part of that letter doesn't comply with the DMCA, that letter complies with the DMCA. Gumroad, and it's between me and Gumroad. I forwarded it to you.
Okay, but that's from you, not Jamie. Why is there two? Why is there two?
Jamie is an internal lawyer at Epic. He submitted a complaint. Gumroad didn't answer. Epic hired me to follow up.
Yes, they did. In a nutshell, you said I stole Epic's IP.
No, they infringed the copyright. Do you understand what copyright covers?
Oh, it's not stealing?
No, it's not. Well, it's copies infringement.
It's not stealing.
Excuse me?
That's not stealing.
I didn't say anything was stolen. I said it infringed the
That's
copyright.
What you told. That's what you told Gumroad. Oh, your site is awash in copyright infringements. They thought that I was a crook. Yeah. I mean, you can't get a twofer on one DMCA complaint.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
What you do, and you don't understand. So let me explain something to you, because you just don't understand. You think you understand, but you don't.
Okay.
When there is...
My brother's a lawyer. My other brother's a judge. I don't understand. Go ahead.
You little liar!
I showed this to my lawyer, and he goes, hey, Joe, your name's not To Whom It May Concern. They address this to whom it may concern. I'm at a loss here.
Name. Well, let me explain it to you then. It's very straightforward. I forwarded you a letter.
Yeah.
It was a proper DMCA notice to Gumroad. That's what it was. It's proper. You look at the letter.
I'm looking at
what
it.
Part of the DMCA it doesn't comply with.
Okay, first of all, it says, Dear Mr. Lavinga, this letter is to follow up on an email correspondence between you and my client. Does that say anything about filing a DMCA?
Look, if you read the rest of the letter, you will see that it provides all the information that is required under the statute. Okay? He didn't respond to the original DMCA, so I followed up. And you know what he did? He took the stuff down. You have that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Counter notification
okay.
if you want.
Okay, who do I file the counter notification to?
Read the statute. You file it with Gumroad. I reached out to you because my understanding was that you didn't think that this was real, and I thought we could talk and I could explain it to you and that you'd be reasonable and that you'd understand that this isn't some part of conspiracy by third parties.
But it is, because...
I represent Epic Games. It's not, man. So I sent a follow-up letter.
Why would you do that when the stuff isn't even Epic's?
When people don't take down infringing content...
It's not infringing! How did you prove it's infringing without any evidence? You have zero evidence that it was infringing.
DMCA requires a good faith belief. The proof is done in court. Read the statute.
Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is,
Section C. Read the statute.
What,
you don't understand it. You think you do, but you don't.
The first DMCA claim has different numbers and stuff. This is crazy.
Well, I explained it to you. The Fortnite is protected by a number of different copyright registrations. Those are copyright registrations numbers. You can go to copyright.gov. You can look up the numbers.
Wait a minute. I don't know who you are, pal. You're not Epic. Just because you say you represent Epic doesn't mean you represent Epic.
Well, I represent Epic, and if you don't believe me, you can go to the United States Trademark Office, and you can see the name of the attorney of record for all their trademarks. Go to the United States Court for the Eastern District of North Carolina.
Okay.
Search Epic Games' name. You'll see that I have filed a number of lawsuits for them. Lawsuits the other lawyers.
Okay, I did. I checked the dockets. I saw them. I saw them myself. Okay. But my question is... So
you keep telling me I'm not real, and
wait, I didn't say you weren't real. I said the DMCA notice was fake.
Well, I'm telling you I'm real, and I sent it, and it is real. It complies with the statute, and it's... I don't know. You need to say you can call everything fake you want.
You do know people are being extorted via DMCA, right?
What do you mean by extorted?
Just look up DMCA extortion on Google.
No. I'm asking you. Explain to me what you think you. How are you being extorted?
Okay, there's this guy out there, a 500-pound nerd named One Gun Shun, who is butthurt because he lost a contest. One Gun is the #1 winner. Ever since I told him he lost the contest because he entered a contest, an animation contest, but he used other people's animations, so I didn't think that was fair. And ever since then, this has been 5 years since the contest, he's been doing everything he can to destroy me. And he's doing it in your name. I happen to know that he was in contact with Jamie Anderson, talking to some Sally Peck, who is a transgendered from Polynesia, who's a hacker pirate, who is on the deep dark web black hat list as a hacker.
That's fine. Listen. I don't know about any of this stuff, and I don't really. It's not my concern. Between you and me, okay. The reason why we're on the phone
is you're just telling me that you're real. And I'm supposed to buy that.
I'm telling you that yes, I'm real, but that's not the point. The point is that you have the DMCA notice, right? The effective DMCA notice. It has more information in it than a normal DMCA notice because it's a follow-up DMCA notice.
It's compliant. I'll give you that much.
Compliant DMCA notice. That's why your stuff was taken down. If you want to file a counter notification, go ahead. What I don't want happening is you going out there and saying that all this stuff isn't real. I mean, you can say whatever you want.
I know, free speech, right?
Pardon me?
I said free speech, right?
Speech. Well, free speech doesn't allow. I mean, free speech. The First Amendment says that the government can't make a law that prevents other people from speaking. Right? Like, it doesn't say that you can say whatever you want. That's not the point. You can't defame somebody, for example.
Here's what happened. Sally and One Gun, they're both transgendered. Okay, just for starts.
I don't want to talk about their
wait.
I don't care about that.
Okay, you don't care about their gender status, but I'm just they were using your name and Jamie's name to extort me with. I'm telling you, they have told me to take my stuff down, or they're gonna do stuff to my mom, and they sent a racist charged letter to my church. They swatted me. They had the FBI come bust down my door. You don't understand what's going on here, Chris. I really need your help. If you just retract the claim, I won't even file a counterclaim. But that doesn't matter to you.
Okay, well, I can't make it a quid pro quo, but if you don't file the counterclaim, that's good, because that means we don't end up in a lawsuit. There's lots of people out there infringing Fortnite copyrights and counterfeiting Fortnite, products under, infringing trademarks. And there's a lot of effort that goes into stopping that. And the fact that...
Wait a minute. You said scammers in your letter.
Yeah.
What did I steal? Can you please tell me? What did I take?
Well, yeah, I didn't say that you... Okay, look. Here's what you did. You created a copyrightable work that is an unauthorized derivative work of Fortnite. You don't have to steal the code to do that. You take creative expression that's protectable under the Copyright Act.
And then, wait. So you're identifying that as scammers? It's a fine line when you say scammers. You're kind of making me feel like I did something wrong when I didn't.
Well, you did do something wrong. You infringed Epic's copyright.
Okay, what part of it? What part? It's motions, it's models, it's what? What are you talking about?
Well, the creative expression is what's protected.
Okay.
But I do know that I looked at it and I signed a letter that I had a good faith belief that was infringing.
Okay.
My belief is that you showed some monsters from Fortnite.
Enemies. Right? Enemies, yes. Fortnite enemies. Free Fortnite enemies. Okay. So that was infringing? If it was, I'm sorry.
You don't have to steal the code. You took a copyrightable design and you made your own code to make it. I don't know how you do it. You do it. I'm a lawyer. I don't know how to do that stuff.
I even went to Tim Sweeney. Do you know who Tim Sweeney is? He's the CEO, right?
Of course.
Well,
of course.
At the time, I thought Jamie was fake. So I told him this big thing about Jamie, and he goes, Jamie's not fake. He works for us. And I think it's disgusting what you're doing, and it amounts to stalking. So please stop. And I was like, what?
But here's the thing. Is that, you've been saying all sorts of stuff about a person. You've been saying he's not real. You're saying that he's that is not acceptable conduct. I've made it clear to you that Tim Sweeney is real, that I'm real, that Jay Choi is real, and that Jamie Anderson those are all real people.
Okay, wait. Just, I believe you. I believe you, but I sent an email to Jay Choi.
Pretending to be them. And
Wait. No, I sent an email to Jay Choi, and he never got back to me. It came back, this is not a real...
That doesn't mean he's not real. Okay, I talked to Jay Choi twice today on the telephone.
Like I said, my brother's a judge, and my other brother's a lawyer, so I totally understand this stuff.
Cool. All right. I will wait to hear from you.
Okay.
And thanks for following up with me.
There you have it, folks. There you have it. The whole thing of him even contacting this man was pointless, because all that guy proved is that, yes, Joe, you stole the stuff and we came after you. And that's what the whole thing was about. And as Joe tried to say stuff about me that was not true, the guy didn't really care, because the guy knows that we had nothing to do with what Joe was doing on Gumroad. Well, I had something to do with them approaching Joe. But the whole thing about it is that Joey sat back there and made himself look like a fool that he is. He's a straight fool, because he tried to fool a lawyer who looked past the fact that Joe was trying to con him
and just brought out the facts that the facts were. He put the stuff up there. Joe wouldn't take it down. They told Gumroad to remove it. Gumroad wouldn't remove it. Matter of fact, Gumroad refused to remove it. So we had to make it so that they had no choice but to remove it. So that's when Epic comes in with their lawyer, Christopher Thomas, and forces them to remove it, or they were going to get sued. So, like I said, in the whole conversation about Epic removing their stuff, it all came down to Joe saying, who do I send my counter notification to? And the guy basically told him, like, I hope you don't send us a counter notification, then we're going to sue you. Like, if you send him a counter notification, Joe thinks that he can do the same thing on YouTube that he can in real life, which is like file, like pretend he's someone that he's not, and go around perpetuating a lie on YouTube. And what happened? What happened, folks? What happened to him? Well, the guy said, we're going to sue you. Send us a counter notification, we'll sue you. And this was way back in 2019. This happened all in 2019. So in 2019, they have never, and I do emphasize on never, have gotten a counter notification from Joe. The same way I have never have not gotten a DMC takedown for Joe ever since my lawyer confronted Joe. See, when you confront Joe with a judge or having to go to court, Joe runs like the coward he is, and that's what's going to be happening after 26th. You just watch. 26th of April is going to be a great day. Not only does the youth mob thing get released, but also something else is going to happen on 26th. But you will see how big of a coward Joe is, because Joe's so big of a coward that he has to hide behind lies that he make up behind me. He tries to use me as a shield, but no, lies aren't a shield. Lies have holes in them, and things can get through holes. And the thing about it is that Joe's biggest problem is going to be trying to explain why won't he send a DMCA if he owned the stuff. Why won't he send a DMCA to me to take the stuff down? Why won't he send account notifications to Epic to get his stuff back up? He won't do it because he's a liar. And he's doing what liars do. Try to convince you that he's not a liar. That's what liars do. Liars will try to lie to convince you to convince you that they're not a liar. There are other people doing these things to him when he's doing it to himself. That's why he has to get up and make 3 or 4 videos saying I'm a transsexual every day. Because the fact is that I'm not. But he has to convince you that I am. And he has to lie. He can't create nothing. He can't create nothing. He can't produce anything. But he can produce lies, misinformation, and just plain old alternative facts. That's what he does. That's what he markets himself in. He can't do nothing else, folks. Nothing else. You know. It's sad. Yes, I know it's sad. You know, I've watched this man do this for 6 years, and it just astounds me how much he has to lie. He's 50 years old. He's over half a century old. And he has to lie about who he is and what he does. Because I do believe it, once the camera's off and once he's off the internet, he has to go back to reality. And the reality is he's a nobody living in his mom's garage. And I put that quite blank, quite factual. I mean, I do believe that's quite factual. When he cuts off his camera and gets off the internet and look behind him and he's still in his mom's garage, I mean, that's what his life has come down to. I mean, something like that would have drove me crazy a long time ago. You know, but that's his reality, not mine. And every day he cuts on becomes this person that he becomes on YouTube. He's trying to bring you into a false reality by saying these people don't exist. These people don't exist because he says so. These people are this gender because he says so. Now, just remember, folks, he has no proof of what he talks about. Right? He has no proof of what he talks about. He just says these things and then says, how do I know it's true? Because he says so, folks. Now, I don't do that to you all. I actually show you all the evidence. I actually show you all what he's done and everything else. I mean, I don't have to lie to people who watch my channel, but he has to lie to anybody who will even come by his channel. He has to do it. He has to keep up with the fakery, the sleight of hand. He has to keep that up. He has to keep that up to perpetuate the lie. But it comes down to a point that's like, hey, if you're saying this person is like this and doing this, why come you've never shown out the whole 6 years any evidence? Because he doesn't have any. He has to make it up. Take what he did to my to my Archive Infinity movie. He had to actually take the movie. He had to take the movie down, file a fake DMCA on the movie, then run over to Real Illusion and say, "Oh, his video got taken down for copyright infringement by him." He did it. But once I fixed that, with a proper lawyer, he stopped. He stopped because, like I said, Joe never take nothing off the channel again because I'm going to sue him. He has the cease and desist letter. It's on file. It's on record. That if he takes another thing down off my channel, we're going to sue him. And Joe don't want me to sue him out of his mom's garage. I mean, think about this: is that True Bones is listed under her company, so I get to sue her company along with Joe, and that was made perfectly clear. If he does this again, we can go after him and his mother because they both share the same address. Even if his company does not exist, I can still go after whatever his mother owns or whatever Joe owns. So that's fine. I mean, that's fine. So if she got any money or anything, it's gonna be mine. And Joe knows this. So Joe has totally changed his strategy from just trying to fake say that I stole something from him, and to actually just getting on here and just slandering me. That's all he did. It's liable slander. Like the lawyer said, you can't sit back and do defamation against somebody, because the First Amendment doesn't protect you from it. The First Amendment does not protect you from defamation. You can get sued for defamation. I just ain't found the right lawyer to sue Joe yet, but I'm looking into it. I'm definitely looking into it to see what lawyer I can get that will actually sue him for defamation. It's hard to find one. It's hard to find one in Missouri because a lot of these lawyers here don't deal with it. Sometimes, I might have to go out of state and find a lawyer to do it. I might have to go to Michigan and find me a defamation lawyer. I might have to travel up there and find me a lawyer who can sue him for defamation. But the whole thing about it is that it's hard, and sometimes it's like why do I put up with it? I put up with it because I can't say I have no choice. It's because it's just getting to a point of I've done everything to disprove this moron. I've done everything. I've got him kicked off of Sketchfab, off of Facebook. Got several channels taken down. I've done everything, and everybody knows he keeps coming back. Why does he have to keep coming back? Well, he has no choice. He's trying to perpetuate his lie. He's trying to sell his stolen stuff. He's trying to do everything he can. If he has so much money, why does he have to steal other people's? He has to steal other people's stuff to make money. So why does he have to steal other people's stuff? If he's making so much money, he should have something. He should have like a motion capture studio. He should be able to afford all the stuff that he claims that he already has, but he doesn't have it. Therefore, if he doesn't have it after all these years, that means he's not making the money that he's claiming that he's making because he would have had the stuff. You get what I'm saying? If he's saying he's making all this money, well, why come he doesn't have an animation studio? Why come he doesn't have a computer that can properly run Windows 10? Why come he doesn't have all the stuff? It's because he's lying. He's lying, and he's perpetuating a good lie, because anybody can see through what he's saying is opposite of what he's doing. Anybody who claims they're making thousands of dollars and still using Windows 7 is something wrong. Somebody who's saying that they're using he's using motion capture equipment and stuff and still using Xbox Connect and iPi when they're supposed to be making all these thousands of dollars, something's wrong. I've dealt with people who do professional animation, who uses big setups, from big rigs to using perception neuron. I've talked to these people, And they say it like this, you're gonna have to put some money into what you need. If you want to make animations, emotions, and do all this stuff for people, you're gonna have to do these things. There's no way getting around it. And when they look at Truebone stuff, it's like, yeah, he's stealing stuff. he took that from someplace. He's not making that stuff with Xbox Connect, and it's true. It's true. And he's not. He's not doing the stuff. And notice. You notice he's not doing the stuff that he claimed he can do, and he doesn't publish nothing. I mean, I reproved that with the whole Fortnite thing. He sat back there in front of an Xbox Connect with a Windows 7 computer, and claimed that he made all those animations, standing in front of Xbox Connect acting goofy. And then I showed you all that's not true. He didn't make these, because whatever he was doing in front of the Connect and what's in that pack are two totally different things. Because the stuff that's in the pack actually came from the game, and the stuff that he did in front of Connect, I don't know where that stuff is, and he'll never publish it because he can't. I mean, he's using iPod recorder. He's not using the iPod software. He's using the iPod recorder to pretend that he's actually making stuff and publish it. He can't publish it because the way iPod's set up, you can't publish it using the iPod recorder. So he's just going to get up again and pretend that he's using the iPod recorder. And he's going to use the iPod recorder again. He's going to try to make animations again. And it's going to fail because it's like I said, the stuff that he shows you that he does with the iPod recorder, he never published it. And there's a reason for that, because iPod said he doesn't have the correct software nor license to do that. We've already been down this road. And he keeps lying about it. And the thing about it is, talking about it is just me repeating myself. So that's why I keep on playing the old videos, because, why repeat myself? Because he likes to repeat himself. He likes to repeat his lies day after day after day after day after day after day. And then I had to sit back and make videos like this to say, okay, everybody, he's lying. But instead, for a couple of weeks, I just play my old videos. And he can't say nothing to the videos other than saying, he's playing new videos. Yeah, because you keep on saying the same old stuff. Why should I make new videos explaining your lying when I've already had videos that have done it? I don't have to sit back and make new stuff. I can just sit back and just play the old stuff and let that just continually run for 3 or 4 days, because you don't talk about nothing new. You don't talk about what you've created, what you've done, because you're too busy taking other people's stuff. You will never, ever, Joe, in your life do anything worthwhile because you're too busy trying to prove to people that you're not a con man, and you are. You are. That video I just showed you from Todd Fox proves that you are. Proves that you're ignorant. You don't know how the way things work. It proves it. How many more videos are you going to make, Joe, that proves you're an ignorant mofo? How many? There's something wrong with you. And I don't think I'm the problem. I think you want me to be a problem, but I'm not. You can't get through a day now. And I see what's happened. You can't get through a day without thinking about me. That's good. That's good, because I'm your conscience. If you're about to do something wrong, you're thinking about me. That's bad for you, not for me. I know when I'm on your conscience, because you get on YouTube and espouse your nonsense. That's how I know. Look, folks, he has made 1, 2, 3 videos about me. Let's count the rest of them. 5. Here we go. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11 videos about me. And the only thing I do is just keep replaying old videos. I just keep replaying old videos. And I put him on a constant loop. He gets mad. He gets really mad. So folks, it's 2 hours. My 2 hours is up. And like I said, folks, I will be back with actual content, But for now, I'm just gonna keep on just looping the videos about Joe for the next maybe a few more days, till I get tired of it. I think it's funny. It's funny. and the coward is just gonna stay in his mom's garage. And let's see, where is it? I know it's right here somewhere. What else is on this? Holy crap, he is not only sick but also wasted from human revolution. I have to take a break. This man still exists. How does he make enough money to live? Nobody is buying this crap content. Nobody is. Yes, I do exist, so deal with it. Cease this. Deal with it, troll. Thank you, Upa. It's comments like this that makes it all worthwhile. All I ever wanted to do was alert people, especially artists, to the scam that's this True Bones. I don't want anyone to waste their time making work that the clown will then claim is his because they use content stolen by Joseph Earl Mcpeek, owner of True Bones. And that's true. Let's see. I think Jengas. Oh my God, this guy is a loony lie. It's a loony bird. Yeah, he is. And it doesn't take much. I mean, the whole thing about this, folks, is everybody can see that the man's crazy. Everybody can see that now. I mean, it's not just me. It's everybody. I mean, it took me 6 years to get to a point to where nobody believes him. It took me 6 years of people of getting through the fog of what the legacy of what the legendary True Bones, because they'd be like, oh man, don't mess with True Bones, that guy's crazy. He makes and then I had to get people from saying like he makes all those motions to I mean, you think about when people talk about him now, they go from like he makes motions to he steals motions. Like everybody knows now, after 6 years of hard work, everybody acknowledged all my work that I've done to proving this guy's a crook, a thief, and a con artist. And Joe can't break it for nothing. Joe can't break the fact that everybody knows that he's a crook. He will sell you stolen stuff. Joe can't erase that now because I have that now embedded. I mean, all the shit I went through to prove it, it's now taking root. It's 6 years later, it's taking root, and nobody wants to deal with him. Nobody wants to do anything with him. He has to sit back and find. I mean, he has to go like to other countries to find people who've never heard about him to get stuff from other people. That's how bad it is for him. He has to search for people who do not know him in other countries to steal their work. And that's what he does now. He surfs the internet looking for people's stuff to steal, so he can put it on his YouTube channel, and he spams it on his YouTube channel. I mean, right. I don't know why he hasn't been able to spam nothing on his YouTube channel lately, but all thing he's been doing on his YouTube channel, and he did it all day yesterday, was constantly posts these drum videos that he's done. He posted a bunch of those. He's just spamming his channel out. He's not making nothing worthwhile, and it shows. I know my channel is full of this Joe bullshit. Yeah, my channel's full of this Joe bullshit for right now, but it's going to change soon, folks. It's going to change soon, believe that. I kind of miss working on my projects and stuff right here, but for like the last 2 weeks now, the last 2 weeks now, I've just been running this shit and actually 3 weeks now. Going 3 weeks now. I've been running this shit, and so far so good. At least what I'm doing is getting out to people. I look at the views I get on some of this stuff. I think I got like 200 views on one of them, 200 views on this one. Every view that I make is somebody who actually sat down and watched me talk about this con man, buffoon / bigot, and they watch this, and then hopefully whoever watches this will go and spread the word about who he is. I got people like Don Thack, Todd Fox, Eve Bat, a whole bunch of people who actually spread the word about this guy. And I think Eve and somebody else who actually works in the game development, who actually work in that little area of game development, actually spread the word about this guy. So the only people who are buying this stuff are people who hack iClone from little countries or whatever, and go to Joe for his stuff. Those are the only people who actually use Joe's stuff. You know, people who already have hacked versions of iClone and using it. You know, those are the only people who use Joe's stuff. And we know that's the only people who use Joe's stuff. You know, there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You know, but the people who are professionals that I deal with and everything, they stay away from him. Nobody who's a professional, and I could name professional people I've worked with who do animation and work with programs more powerful than iClone, would tell you they would never use this stuff. You know, and these people who in the industry know about him, and they say, no, we don't mess with him. He calls us, or he tries to kind of email us, we don't respond to it. And I was like, why come you don't respond to his emails? Because we see what we know what he's about, you know. And it's like, well, thanks to your videos and you actually showing us, you know, we would have probably talked to this guy and wound up, getting messed up because he keeps, because of the way he works, you know, the way he works is not ethical. And I was like, yeah, the way he works is not ethical, you know, but a lot of times, like I said, a lot of people approach me, you know, because of him. You know, it ain't nothing he can say to tarnish my reputation. It ain't nothing he can say. All right, it's been established that he's a crook. He's been kicked off of all the places. I mean, if you talk to any game developer, they already know who he is. So he can't pull the wool. I mean, he's pulled the wool over some game developers, but not anymore. You know, it's done. It's a done deal for him. So so in order for him, so instead of him just slowly withering away, he's just gonna just stay here and just cause trouble. I mean, that's all he wants to do. You know, he's been trying to destroy me, and that's what he told me. He's like, he's gonna destroy me. But many videos later, many YouTube channels later, he's the only one who's been destroyed. You know, he has no other place to go to sell his shit but on Gumroad. He'll never be able to get a store on Epic, Unity, Real Illusion, any place. He won't be able to sell his stuff anywhere but on Gumroad. So for somebody who's supposed to be international, whatever, he sure has proven that he's not. For somebody who's supposed to be like this guy making all this money, he's not. You know, we know that because if you are in the industry and you're supposed to be making all this money, well, then you would probably be invested in equipment, you know, a place to work at, an office, all this other good stuff. But no, he claims that he does all this stuff out of his mom's garage with a Xbox Connect and iPod software. And no respectable 3D artist would say that they do that and make professional animations. Nobody nobody I know. You know, iPod's not that great of a motion capture. I mean, in order for you to get iPod to work, you're gonna have to spend to work like it should work. You're gonna have to spend thousands of dollars to make it work. I see that now, because then you got to actually find an Xbox Connect that actually works with it. You know, they say the Azurus now works for iPod. You know, they've actually. I mean, you can't even. I don't think iPod even works with Xbox Connect anymore. Either version 1 or version 2, because it's obsolete now. But they don't make it no more. They don't make Xbox Connect version 2 no more. So I don't know too much to say about Joe. Other than the fact that, you know, his time has come and now it's gone. And I should be the process of actually getting rid of him is coming. It's coming soon. You know, he's going to be a thing of my past very soon. And all I got to say is keep running, Joe. Keep running. Keep running. Well, anyway, folks, that's it for me for today. I'm going to get off. I've been on for like 2 hours and 9 minutes talking about Buffoonimo. But I showed you all enough to let y'all know me. He can get. I know he's gonna get on like after I finish, or he's probably on right now, but he's not on YouTube. You know, he could be on right now. Nah, he's gonna start spamming his drum videos now. That's what he's gonna do. So Yeah, he's just gonna start spamming his drum videos because I know he's watching. Because he doesn't have nothing else to show. Boy, he doesn't have nothing else, folks. He doesn't have nothing else to show. You know, it's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. But that's it, folks. That's it for me today. This is One Gun. I'll probably be back later on this afternoon to do some animation, whatever. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I got some stuff to finish up for the Youth Mob, and I got some stuff to do for Youth Mob. I got a lot of stuff, but I'm thinking about trying something else. I'm trying to do some stuff in Unreal Engine and try to see how that's going to work. And I did it yesterday. I worked at it yesterday, and I know how to get stuff in there, but it's getting stuff animated in there. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to work inside of Unreal Engine, and I'm starting from the ground up. You know, everybody else done learned it already. I mean, I'm just learning it because I'll be honest with you, I refuse to try to learn the Unreal Engine thing until I started seeing some of the stuff like DirectX Jacob Renee. Jacob Renee has done a wonderful animation inside of let me find it. I have to go over here. Come over here. Go to YouTube. Here he is, DirectX. This guy has done some remarkable stuff inside of Unreal Engine. Here it is. And this is one of the animations he did inside of Unreal Engine. This is like remarkable. You know. This is nice. Cameras. But I mean, I think he said something like how hard it was or something like that. It was like a little harder. But this looks good. I mean, look at the backgrounds, the atmosphere. It's amazing. You know, the lighting. It looks great. So the next animations I plan on doing is going to be basically in Unreal. I'm plotting this agreement. Well, he's going to do another episode 01/2021. So this is old. This is February. So we just got to wait for him to do. But here's a teaser right here. I just love, I mean, Unreal Engine, I just love the atmosphere. I love the dynamic grass. I think this is where I need to be with my animation. You know, that's where I think I need to be. You know, it shows the textures right. I mean, but for what I understand, iClone 8 rendering is going to look like this. That's what I understand. iClone 8 rendering is going to look like this. It's no longer like a game engine or whatever, but I mean, this sort of kind of looks like a game engine. But what he did is he rendered this out and then put a filter on top of it to give it that look. Nice, real nice. But this guy does some really good stuff. I think this was in what was this? Rated 4K main characters, which completely worked last time. I fit to really use things by gun hit around to a little bit more than with 40-50 hops. All right, the scene. Yeah, this is rendered in iClone. Yeah, you can tell definitely this is rendered in iClone. But you'll never see Joe do anything this cool because he can't. He can't do it. Joe can't do this. So he chases after the people who can. You know, but yeah, Jake Renee does a lot of cool stuff. The Aliens feature film. Yeah, all this stuff is cool. But yeah, so I'm trying to get to this level now. I mean, this is what I'm aiming for with my next couple of animations I plan on doing. I've got some stuff kicking around my head of what I want to do, but this is what I'm aiming for. This is definitely what I want. This is definitely what I want, folks. This is definitely what I want to aim for. The not exactly what he did, but something like I like to do the sci-fi stuff. So the sci-fi stuff rendered like this inside the Unreal Engine. That's what I'm aiming for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back. I mean, that's basically what I've been doing for like the last 2 days, couple of days now. It's just going through all the Unreal stuff, Unreal tutorials, and going through and trying to get a better understanding of how Unreal works, you know, before I get into it and get nose deep into a project. I want to make sure when I get in, I know what to do, know how to use it, you know. And I did this a long time ago, but I stopped. But this time I'm actually taking my time. I've been like reading up a lot of literature. I've been like watching videos. So by the time, hopefully in another week or so, I'll probably have some animation tests going or whatever inside this program, because I really want to use Unreal, because Unreal has a lot of stuff that iClone just don't have and just refuse to even implement into iClone. But Blender, I was actually looking at Blender, but I had some issues with Blender. I had issues with Blender, rigging the characters up and stuff like that, and it was just a lot of work. I mean, it could be done, but it was just too much work for me, man. I just like, nah, I want to try Unreal, because Unreal has a direct link to Unreal has like a direct link to iClone, and I can do all my stuff in iClone in real time. I can do all my stuff real time in iClone, and then do all my corrections and stuff and whatever I have to do in there, and actually watch it in real time in Unreal as it gets developed, whatever. So we will see what happens in the future, my friends. I think my future is going to be making films. That's nice. Look at that. Look how cinematic that looks. Look how photogenic that looks. Especially look at this picture right here. You see her eyes. You know, you can actually see in her face, you know, what she's thinking. I mean, this is amazing. This is really nice stuff here, folks. This is real. I mean, this is what you call making film. That's nice stuff. That's real nice stuff. So, folks, I'm getting out of here. That's it for my video. I'll probably be back tomorrow sometime. Actually showing you all what I've learned so far in Unreal. Now I'm starting fresh in Unreal, and over the next couple of weeks I'm going to be showing you guys what I've been doing in Unreal. So I'm going to do some more studying. I want to make my transition over here to Unreal. I want to make it be as perfect as perfect can be. All right, that's what I'm looking for. And like I said, I'm going back through months and months of tutorials and all type of stuff to get to where I need to be with Unreal. This guy named Benjamin Tuttle, wherever he may be, he's supposed to be working with me and showing me some stuff. And matter of fact, I think I'll call him after this. But like I said, folks, I'm getting into Unreal, you know, and we'll see. So this is One Gun. I'm signing out. Hope you guys have a nice day. And don't forget, folks, to like, subscribe, you like videos like this. And like I said, as far as the Joe vids go, I think I've done enough. I think I've done enough with them. I think I don't need to put this shit on a constant loop anymore, because I'm quite frankly tired of it. I might just take those videos and just take them off my channel. Hold up, folks. Where's my phone at? Hello? Yeah, okay. All right, give me a minute. I'll be on. All right. That was my sister telling me to come to virtual church this morning, and I think I'm going to do that. I mean, I'm glad I got all this stuff out the way this morning, but I'm about to go to church, folks. So I'll talk to you guys later. And this is One Gun. I'm signing out. Peace.